welcome. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I'm back. Oh, God. Bad angle. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. Come on in. Sit on down. Get comfortable. Get sexual. Don't be afraid to be aroused. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Lube yourself up. You don't know what we're gonna get into. You never know on this shit show. Fucking yeah, how about last night? Did anybody watch the stream last night? Has anybody that missed it caught up on it, catched up? Fucking yeah, last night was wild. Halloween, I went out, streamed really late. You guys should go back and watch my stream from last night. It was good. It's a shame because I was really I had fun with it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. I wasn't sure how late I was going to get home, and I actually thought I might be out past midnight, and then it's not even really a Halloween stream on, from where I'm located. So I didn't bother making a thumbnail or anything. I didn't promote it like I normally will put on the different platforms wherever the fuck I can. I'll post that I'm gonna be live, and I'll post the thumbnail and saying what I'm getting into, whatever topics. And I didn't do that for last night's show because I was like, I don't want to not be able to do the program after promoting it. I don't want to do like a basically clickbait or have people waiting for me to go live. So yeah, I didn't do any post promoting it or whatever. I just fucking got on live, and a few people were hanging with me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun last night. Well, no, it wasn't me actually. It was Odorous Urungus. I'm glad to be back. Damn it. I forgot the angle I was supposed to work. Yeah, Odorous Urungus took over my show last night, guys. There was somebody else hosting my show last night. You got to go watch it. Odorous Urungus came back from the dead. The singer from Gwar, the old singer, came back from the dead and came and hosted my show for Halloween night. And it looked like a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm going to post some clips from that. Hopefully I'll have time. Guys, there's so many, it's fucked up. I do have at least a couple high spots per show and whatever, but I got to make clips and post them. It's fucked up. I have the clip of me eating a fucking 1-year-old chicken nugget. That could actually get some clicks, right? I need to get my shit together and make some clips to put up, because that would actually might get some views there. And a few other things. I wanted to post the Bubba clip. It was really funny after I talked about on stream how Bubba is kind of misinterpreting gun laws or whatever, misunderstanding. I mean, and most people do, at least when it comes to certain aspects of the gun laws and whatnot. And after I talked about that on the stream, Bubba mentioned it again the next day. I know he probably did not watch that stream, but it was just funny. I was like, damn. And then people that watched my show, where I saw him in the chat telling like Sniz, I heard Bubba talk to Sniz. He was like, Sniz says you can't do this and that. And I was like, yeah, that's what I said on my show. And now he's telling Bubba, not that Sniz didn't know that, but I kind of laid it out, I think, understandably. There was a couple things when I listened to part of it back because I wanted to get some clips. I got some timestamps. I'm gonna put up some clips from that episode. And there was a certain points that I was like, okay, I could have explained this differently. And there's certain times where I'm explaining something and the context isn't exactly clear, with talking about private sales and whatever. But anyway, got to get some clips. because I'm actually to the point where I was starting to think about, man, maybe I should pay somebody to do that. I mean, I don't have enough of a following, and I got to set up my. I know people have been telling me to set up my shit so that they can send me money. Um, so I got to do that. I might end up paying somebody to get clips of my show because it's just like I don't have time. Too fucking busy. But let me get to the chat. Chatters, I'm coming. Hold on. I know I'm already flapping my gums. Yellow. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people were already in here. I get it. Yeah. I was a couple minutes late. Fucking, sorry. I showered and my fucking nose is running or something. Haas. What's up, Haas? Thank you, sir, for coming to hang in the stream. What's up, fam? Haas, one of my regulars. What's up, bro? And he's first too, which is surprise. Where the hell is okay? Fat Pig is down here. What's up? Fat Pig's in here. That's my normal first. That's my butt buddy, Fat Pig. He's number one. Bob Cook. What's up, Bob Cook? Bob Cook is in here looking for Stacy. Stacy, where are you? Airplane Willie. What's up? What's up? What's up, gentlemen? Good evening. Good evening. Dutch Duke, Famalam, my Duke. Indubitably. Great stream. Oh yeah, Dutch Duke was watching last night. Yeah. No, it was fun. It was a lot of fun last night. Pulling that old let's skip it. I'm going to stop pretending that wasn't me. But pulling the old Guar costume out of the closet. The mask was a little bit fucked up. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it because it was like stuck together from sitting like in the heat. And anyway, but the mask worked out all right. It was a little fucked up, a little loose around the jaw. Like normally, when I have that Maguire mask, the odorous mask, normally when I would wear that, I made that mask. I got a Freddy Krueger mask, and I just did a bunch of, I completely remade it and tightened it in some spots, and whatever. I made this mask so that it would like basically perfectly fit to my face. And it was not super tight, but it was like snug. And so when I would talk, the actual jaw of the mask would move with my jaw. And but yeah, it was loose. It was a little must have been some torn part in it or something. I got to take a look at it if I really want to fix it up. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm getting some clips from that shit too. Hopefully, I'll have that video up soonest while people still kind of care about looking at each other's Halloween bullshit. Anyway, unhinged jaw. How convenient. Yes. No, I can't imagine how I unhinged. I stretched the jaw out on that. Who knows what I got into that night. So anyway. Speaking of which, I should be spending the night at my friend's house. Let's see whose jaw comes unhinged. I've been a big fan, so not to get too descriptive or whatever, but so this might seem like arbitrary or something, and I know some people just aren't going to get what I'm saying, but like deep throating, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Not me doing it, someone else doing it. It's pretty cool. Like I don't know. So doing I don't want to I don't know what YouTube algorithms are like whatever, but yeah, oral, like there's like regular S and a D, and that's cool. That's really cool. But then like the Dizzy Thrizote Briz the Deep Thrizote, that's actually pretty crazy. And like it's different. It has a very different feeling. It's very cool. And like I didn't realize that how that was like actually cool and different, but it is. I'm not even trying to brag or anything. I get some people don't have that kind of length. Okay. And I'm barely there. I'm telling you, I'm like 6.5 on a good day, you know. But yeah, the relaxing of the throat and letting that happen, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, what's up, Johnny Fradley? Good Friday. What's up? Good evening, sir. Thank you for checking out the stream. So yeah, we're not going to talk too much more about deep throating. We're gonna talk about election stuff. So yeah, my mom. I felt like an illegal ballot harvester. I had to run some errands. I was doing some more storm repair stuff today, and then I had to run a couple errands for my mom, and she had her ballot, her mail-in ballot, and she kind of anyway, she was just on the fence about stuff and hadn't filled out her ballot and sent it in. She's disabled. For those of you who might not be familiar around here, but anyway, yeah, my mom is disabled. She is on several liters of oxygen per hour. She uses 2 to 3 oxygen tanks or machines. She has oxygen compressors. Anyway, she barely leaves the house, and when she does, she has to get on her scooter to go to the car and stuff. She can't move around well. So she sent me with her ballot to go to the post office. But I didn't. I took it to dumpster. No, I took it to I took it to an early voting site, and I showed her that you can drop them off at the early vote. If you have a mail-in ballot, you can take it to an early voting location and poll site, and they have a box for those. So I did that, and I felt like I felt like a ballot harvester. I felt like I was gonna get put in a Dinesh D'Souza video or something. I walked in there and I was gonna vote too. I almost voted today, but the line was too long and I had other shit I had to do for my mom. But I walked in there, I didn't see a line until I got in the building, and I was like, and then I looked for the box and took it to the box, dropped my mom's ballot in there. It's a good thing I didn't just throw it in the dumpster because she said she was voting for Trump. She said she did when I got back. I was like, oh, cool. I gave her little sticker. No, but I was like, yeah, mom, I don't know I've been on the fence. I'm probably gonna vote for Trump. We'll get into some of this. I don't know if you guys have seen the the voting machines that we're already getting videos of people having some problems. So we'll get into that stuff. Yeah, man, I am not feeling this election. I just so am not. The first Trump election, I was 100% in the game. And then the second one, I was too. But I did not feel like he was going to win. I don't know. And but now I do. I kind of get the feeling that Trump is going to win, and it's not even like, oh, there's just so many more people are fanboys for Trump. So it's just I feel it in the air. I there's certain ways things are being covered in the media. Trump for prison. Hey, if he does something bad enough, we'll see. He still has some charges coming his way, right? Or he's still got to defend some shit. So we'll see. But no, that's I'm on my fence. Like, I voted for Trump twice, and I'm almost about to not. I will go vote because there's cannabis on the ballot for Florida, so I am gonna go this weekend to early vote. But I don't. I've just been on the fence about voting for Trump, and who dat? Who dat? Is this another Holyoke Joe account? Is this a real person? Um, no, yeah, I don't like a lot of the shit Trump has done. Kamala, I will say Kamala just scares me a lot more. First time seeing you, not a burner. Okay, no, that's cool. Thanks for checking out the show. I appreciate it. If whether you are Holyoke Joe or not, whether it's a burner account or not, I appreciate the eyes on here. I really do. Um, Algorithm led you here. He's only running to stay out of prison. Yeah, that's probably part of it. I don't disagree with you. Um, I don't. But I don't think Kamala cares about me. So yeah, if I'm not voting for Trump, I'm not voting for anyone. It's just going to be a neutral deal. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I am. If this is truly your first time watching, I've said this a couple times recently. Well, certainly when I first started this. Well, okay, let's be real. Let's back it up. The assassination attempt. Um, Speaking of the devil, where is Joe? No, that was part of the reason I thought maybe that was him because I don't see any accounts associated with Joe in here yet. But whoever you are, thanks for coming and hanging. No, so regardless of whether Trump or Kamala might be better or worse leading the country, I did, and again, this is coming from someone that voted for Trump twice, and there's a lot of um, anyway, the assassination attempt really looked sketchy to me. I'll put it that way. And I'm not looking to debate anybody on this right now, but anyway, I think it looked a little bit fake to me, a lot of bit fake. In fact, it looked fake enough. The whole thing was fake enough to me that it's made me question things so much. And I would totally, I'd be willing to completely be MAGA and suck in the Trump D if that assassination attempt was like, I don't know if it was more believable to me. I can't explain exactly what happened, but I've talked about that before in here. We don't know need to go down a rabbit hole with that. But anyway, I have my questions about that. And if that was fake, the implications of that are awful. The fact that a real person was taken out in the crowd, right? So that's not if that happened for real, but the shot to the ear, which miraculously is like completely invisible on Trump's ear, you can't see that it was damaged at all. And they brought it up on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he basically kind of just tried to switch the subject, which is very strange. Um, yeah, I don't know about that whole thing. You already voted? No, I almost voted today when I took my mom's ballot. It's too busy, so I had to get out of there. I felt dirty though. I went to put it in, and there's all these people waiting in line. I was like, look at all these people waiting. They probably think I'm a fucking ballot mule, just walking in here cutting the whole line with. I only had one ballot, but yeah, that'd be funny. All right, let's see. See some of these videos where people are trying to vote for Trump. Oh yeah, we got a few things to get to. JD Vance clip from Rogan's podcast. Let's see. Oh shit, I got a few things in here. What? How high was I? Aha, aha. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find the right links. That's interesting. Oh, maybe I posted it on my page. Holy shit, Twitter. What are you doing with your life? 'Cause- 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 ' Okay, I'll bring this one up first. Oh Jesus, let me okay. Had to fix some audio settings here. Let me bring this up. So yeah, there's some videos going around. Of course, it's on Twitter of the voting machines. People trying to click them, and it selects a different name. And most of these I've seen, it looks like it's selecting Kamala Harris. Bro, this is so I use a Suncoast Bank, and the bank in my neighborhood is just like, I'm in not the best neighborhood, and I go to the bank, and this is how the touch screen works at my bank. I deposit cash because I got bills coming up or whatever coming out of this one account, and I try to click confirm, and this is what it's like right here. Every time I'm hoping that the little camera there is recording, and I just go, this fucking shithole bank, fucking ghetto piece of shit fucking bank. It's something every fucking time. I say it into the camera, hoping they're recording me. There's somewhere, some employee of that bank has a compilation of me just cussing at the ATM. Kamala Harris? You're clicking towards the top. I guess you're going for Kamala Harris, right? That's what the machine's thinking. Jesus. Jesus. We're so fucked. Where's the other video I had? You fucking whores. Okay, here's another one. Here we go. Yeah, same shit in this machine, but you can tell it's actually this is a different machine because well, for one, it looks a little bit different on the outside, but even the setup here is different. You can see Trump is at the top. Jill, yeah, I think that's Jill Stein in the center, and Kamala Harris is here. And it actually clicking up here makes it jump down here. It's like they're different machines, and they're having the same glitch that it's switching. You click for Trump, and it switches to Kamala Harris. See, look. That's Kamala Harris there. You can't see it that well. Can I blow this up? No. This is full screen for you. Oh, hey, what's up, Stacy? Stacy up in the chat. Stacy, what's up? And Florida Phil over on the Facebook. What's up, Famalam? Should have voted today. Line's going to be longer every day. Well, so with my the line wasn't super long. It wasn't that bad, but I was on the clock doing stuff. If it was something like there was two people in line and all I had to do was walk up, show my ID and get my ballot, I would have done it. But yeah, normally the past few times I've voted early, I go on the weekends and it's not nearly as bad. So but yeah, we'll see. It's fine. If I have to do it tomorrow and there's a little bit longer line, that's fine. Like it's Saturday and I'm not working.
Why it automatically do that? Did you push right there? Did you push right there? Yes, I pushed right there. Wait, it automatically did it. Did you push right there? Did you push right there? Yes, I pushed right there.
Well, you can see they're pushing, and it's not. I don't think this person's the other hand hit down here, but let me go back. Let me see this. No, their knuckle couldn't even have hit that, I don't think. There's the machines. They're working very nicely. I'm sure Fox News is just absolutely their DMs are getting completely filled with the same fucking two videos of the voting machines switching votes. I bet Fox News is just getting inundated with clips of voting machines. Fuck. Yeah, remember this one?
Carpenter,
Oh shit, let me screen share this. Remember this video? We went over this on stream. This was like last week or something that this first came out. But remember, this guy was saying that he remembers what he clicked, and when it prints out the ballot, so these voting machines, I think a lot of these, the way it works is it prints your ballot out, filled out the way that you selected in the machine. But he's saying, check your ballots when it gets printed out, because I remember what I voted for, what I selected. And when it printed out, it was a different vote than what I put.
Voted in the White Settlement election. I voted for one president, checked it on the video screen. When I got the paper ballot, it had the other candidate's name on it. Check your paper ballots, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Lucas Clark. I voted here at White Settlement Library in Fort Worth. I was in line for about 45 minutes, and there were two people that came out and said that their ballots were changed. So everybody double check your printed out ballots. They go in there and they vote. And,
yeah, so on the left here, they're showing you how it goes, that you do your voting on the machine itself. Then it prints the ballot out with your votes on it. In Florida, there may be some places in Florida where it's different, but every time I voted in Florida, it's a physical ballot, I think, yeah, that you have to fill in the dots or whatever. I don't think I've ever used a machine in Florida, a voting machine that you have to vote on the machine and then it prints it out. That's lit. Let me see. Hold on one second. Fucking please, I hate to have to bring this up every show, but please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed on my YouTube, please subscribe on the YouTube channel. I got parody songs and stuff on there, different stuff besides just my live streams. So please check it out. And I do all my own royalty-free music for my stream. I put a lot of work into it. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're watching, go ahead and get in the chat. I'll see your messages. I got them all in one spot. I guess some people when they're streaming, the Twitter chat doesn't work or something. I hear people say that. Mine works fine. It's people comment on my Twitter. People get in the Twitter chat for me all the time. I see it. Brian from Philly. What's up, bro? Yes, please thumb me. Put your thumb where you know I'll want it. It's consensual. Brian from Philly, thanks for coming and hanging. Thanks for checking out the stream. Just going over some election bullshit. Pennsylvania got his head up its ass. Oh shit, let me go back. So there's this guy explaining. I'm just gonna I'm gonna show this, and I'm not saying whether it's true or false. Um, Jesus, there's other shit here that I got to get to, but this guy was on. Is this from the last election? Let me screen share. Sorry. This fucking guy.
Up and implemented. And then there's 15 different ways that the cheat occurs. But one of them is they, right before the election, they have some glitch appear and they say, oh, we need to download a patch on an emergency basis. And then what the patch does is it opens up a hole in the back of the system from which they log on from their Serbian office. They don't really admit this. They didn't even admit they had a Serbian office. But the truth is Dominion, which is supposed to be a U.S. company, the U.S. company is just the front. The real center of gravity of Dominion is Serbia. And they've got a technical office there. And when it was discovered, they said, well, it kind of does just R&D. No, it's the center of gravity. And they log on to the back of our machines from Serbia, and they manipulate election results. And I have this dead to rights. We have this dead to rights. What gets even funnier is they're doing this on Huawei machines. Our elections are effectively being run on Huawei machines, which are Chinese servers. And the truth is, behind Serbia is China. So China, there's a military institute in China, which is coming in through Serbia. There's Chinese nationals in this Serbian office, and they're logging onto our machines in the middle of election. I can even tell you how they do it. There's such a thing in computers, been around in the public for about 20 years, called virtual machines. You create within a server, you create a virtual machine. And so to an operator of that machine, it looks like he's operating on two machines. It just operates like but really that second machine is all in software and it's all software. There's no physical machine. What they do is they come in through a back door that's opened up by this patch. They create a virtual machine. Within that machine, within the actual county election equipment, from that virtual machine, they then manipulate the results, the database, the data on the database any way they want. When they're done, they withdraw and they collapse that virtual server. So there's no record of nothing. Unless you go in and do a bits and bytes.
This guy is the inventor of Overstock.com. I'm just looking him up. Huh.
Forensic audit. When you go in later and you look at the actual machine and all of its systems, you don't see anything. It's only if you do forensic, you discover that somewhere in the middle of it all, they created a virtual machine inside, did all the manipulation through that. That's actually done from Serbia. And behind Serbia, in Serbia, there are Chinese nationals doing it. Behind them.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, Airplane Willie. There's 100 fucking reasons, but this is one of them. It's like, and I don't remember what the fuck thing I was watching, but it is a weird thing how people just have it in their heads like, oh my God, yeah, well, we need to use the machines because it's just going to make it so much faster. And how would we do it if we didn't use the machines? Like we've always fucking done it? Counting them by hand?
There's people in China, and this is all done on Huawei equipment. And if this sounds crazy, go to a website called stolen elections facts, stolen elections, plural, facts.com. All the documentation is laid out there.
Let me screen share this website. I just went to it. Hold on. Stolen election facts.com. Hold on. Let me get out of this. Pull this other video up. Okay. So let's see what this, let's see. Our mission, the mission of the website is to call attention to possible foreign and domestic malign influences on voting systems across our country with evidence obtained from open sources. This evidence raises significant concerns about whether our democratic system is under attack due to these foreign-owned electronic voting systems to run our elections and count our votes. Are unauthorized and malicious foreign software engineers and administrators in hostile countries accessing our voting records and manipulating our elections? Is some of the work funded by one or more South American cartels? Is personal voting information from past elections stored on Chinese servers in an Eastern European country? Are actors able to control and alter the outcomes of our elections? Have they been doing so? The timeline below traces the evolution of the coding and software that formed the electronic DNA of Americans' electronic voting and tabulation systems as they have developed over the years. The summary timeline provides the chronological history in brief. Just follow the yellow line. It connects pieces of evidence and raises important questions. The full timeline includes more than 200 events between 97 and 2024. Everything is linked to the original sources. This evidence should concern all Americans. If we have lost control of our votes, we have lost control of our democratic process and our constitutional republic. Okay. What? Source code transfer. All right, let's watch this little video. Maybe this. Well, that's 45 seconds. I doubt it's going to be that significant. Oh, well, let's see.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee.
Uh-oh, is this a foot in mouth moment for Hillary? Is she about to say, you can become the nominee, you can get all of the votes, but it's about who counts the votes? And these machines, they can be rigged. Is this going to be one of those where it's a Democrat saying we shouldn't use voting machines? Uh-oh.
And you can have the election stolen from you.
I thought that wasn't possible. Hold on.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's
what
real
I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
Right-wing extremists already have a plan to literally steal the next presidential election.
Holy hell. Sniz, what's up, Sniz? Sniz is up in the chat. What's up, Famalam? I'm on a list now. Wait, what did I say? Your thumb is submitted. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, guys, please hit the like or something. Just start clicking buttons on my video. It helps me. I could use the help. Your boy's been deleted from here. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Sniz, you've been on the list. Yeah. You probably have, Sniz. Look, if you're in my chat, you are officially on a list. Sorry about your luck. Oh, I do have a. Well, I don't think that's the same pink. That's pretty similar. I guess I could wear the pink hat tonight. No one said that in the chat. I was just noticing. I was like, wait, do I have the pink on with the pink on my shirt? This is a little skull. Oh my God, I'm getting a scam call. Hold on. Hello. Oh. Pussies. They don't want to talk to a Southern red-blooded American. They're scared. These Indian guys. I had one of the scammers called me. I had him on my phone. It was a really good one. Let me just explain this. This scammer fucking called me. And sometimes they ask you questions and you just, sometimes people feel obliged to answer and just go along with the conversation. Whenever they ask me a question, I just ask them like some random question. And then sometimes this is one of the gimmicks I do, is I just like freestyle, just like they ask me a question, I ignore them and just ask my own questions, but try to keep them on the phone. I could just say, go fuck yourself. And, I'm trying to keep them on the phone because they're scammers and, they won't be scamming someone else if they're talking to me. It's the Kit Boga philosophy. Anyway, and the guy was on the phone with me. He's like something about, final expense or healthcare. That's what I get a lot is Medicare, whatever, ACA calls, American Care Act, whatever, and the fucking funeral expenses, final expenses programs, and whatever. And he asked me some question. I was like, are you in America? And they're not. They're clearly not. They're in India somewhere. And he's like, yeah, yes. And I was like, oh, okay. What state are you in? And he's like, Florida. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then he asked me a question, and then I just like, so who are you? I just ignore him. He asked me a question. You have Medicare Part A and B. And I just go, so who are you voting for, Trump or Kamala? And he goes, well, Kamala Harris, because I think she'd be good. And I was like, oh no, man, that's the wrong answer. Now I can't talk to you. And he's like, he giggled and he's like, oh, why? And I was like, because she's a communist. I'm just like freestyling. And he's like, what did he say? He said something. He came back with something that was actually like a fairly good response. I don't remember what he said, but it was actually a fair point. And I go, oh, okay, good point. But you know what's worse? She's a woman. And he laughed. He just busted out laughing. Like, because I knew these Indian guys, they're more misogynistic than, most Americans, I think. He laughed. He loved that. I was like, she's a woman, though. And he's like, he popped on that. It was a good phone call. And then I'm not lying about this. And then actually the phone call kept going for a minute. And I was actually explaining gun rights to him. And I was like, well, one of the things I don't like about Kamala is she talked about banning weapons. And he's like, yeah, well, maybe they should get rid of some of the weapons. There's too many guns. And I was like, yeah, but it's our Second Amendment right. You know, you need to be able to defend yourself. You want only the police to have the guns? And the Indian guy was like, well, some of the police, they only have the tasers. They just have the tasers, so it's not, they don't all have guns. I was like, dude, I now I know you're not in America because the cops over here have multiple guns on them and multiple magazines. They normally have like a rifle or two in their car and a pistol, you know, on their fucking belt. So I was like, that you just gave it away. You're in India, where some of the cops they have canes. They actually have like, they break off a cane, a fresh one, in the morning at the start of their shift, and it's just a long stick that they beat up Indian guys with. You think I'm making it up? They literally beat them with canes. They don't have guns over there, so that's why this guy thought that was like normal in America. He has no idea what it's like in America. He's like, no, some of the cops, they don't have guns. I was like, dude, you are wrong. You are dead wrong. They throw rocks. Exactly. The guy seriously had no idea. He's actually in some fucking dirt hut in India calling me to scam me and telling me that the cops don't all have guns. Bro, you got flies in your eyes right now. You can't even see. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's go back to this page. Sorry. What the fuck am I doing? Hillary, yeah, she's scary. Imagine her with children's blood just dripping down from her mouth. Okay. Main timeline. Smartmatics Incorporated. Am I supposed to click through this? I guess so. In Delaware. In 2000. Is that when they started with these machines? 2000? What? Continue. What? Where is this? Where's it trying to send me? Oh. Okay, something on this. Is this going to take me somewhere else? Oh my God, this is a lot to. We don't need to go down this rabbit hole. Okay, yes, we see it. Delaware. Okay. Okay. Change their address. So it's saying, I wonder if this is actually getting somewhere. Smartmatics Corporation incorporated in Delaware on April of 2000, given its principal physical address as 19591 Dinner Key Drive, Boca Raton, Florida. The registered agent is Alfredo Anzola. Sounds like a fake name. Gorgonzola Alfredo. On September 11th, 2000, they filed for incorporation to begin operations in the state of Florida and changed their main office address to 6400 Congress Avenue, Suite 1300, Boca Raton, Florida. Okay, this is getting somewhere. Let's see. What was the purpose of SmartMat? They're saying what questions to consider. What is with this website? I don't like it. Just lay the stuff out. Don't make it look like I'm going to get lost clicking around. Come on. Is there a possibility that Smartmatic software was custom made to suit the interests of particular individual group, network, or special interest in the United States? Smartmatic's figures have said they created the company in response to the hanging chads. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, that debacle, I'll take hanging chads over fucking voting machines any day. So they oh, interesting. It says Smartmatic's figures said they created the company in response to the hanging chads issue in 2000, the Bush-Gore election, but the company was founded in April, 6 months before the November election. How does Smartmatics address this inconsistency? I see what they're getting at. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see. Okay. So incorporated in Delaware before the election. So basically they were making that, well, they made a couple points about them operating in Florida. What was the reason for them having to do that and changing the address, and then the fact that they said they started because of the Hanging Chad thing, but it was incorporated before that, or founded before that, or came up with before that. Okay, next timeline, April 12th. Bitsa Corp is incorporated in Delaware. Are we really going to go through all of this? How many of these are there? Jesus Lord. I didn't want to make this a late night. This is going to make it a late night for us. Bitsa Corporation is incorporated as an American company in Delaware on April 12th, 2000 by the same shareholders of Smartmatic. Let's see. All right. Bitsa Corporation is incorporated as an American company in Delaware, April 12th. It declared its principal office at the following address: Dinner Key, Boca Raton. The registered agent, Alfredo Anzola. This establishes the fiscal domicile of both Bitsa and Smartmatic at the same physical address. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. So let's see where they're going with this. This might actually be going somewhere. What is this Bitsa Corporation? They're going to find that one of these people is tied to fucking Venezuela or wherever the fuck they said. They filed for incorporation to commence operations in the state of Florida and maintain their tax address as registered in the state of Delaware. Did Bitsa Corp of Delaware and Smartmatic not only share the same founders, but also the same fiscal domicile in the United States? Was Alfredo Anzola one of the original creators of Softer Systems in Venezuela, later named Bitsa R&D of Caracas, along with Antonio Mujica Jr. and his childhood friend? Huh. Funny Face, what's up, fam? Big E, what's up, guys? Thank you guys for coming to check out the stream. I kind of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. This video came up earlier. This guy explaining some of the Dominion voting machines. He was saying part of the gig, so to speak, is this is this guy's claims. I'm just looking into it. I'm not saying it's true or whatever. We're just looking. This guy is claiming, the founder of, what was it, Overstock.com, the guy that's the founder of Overstock.com, is claiming they have Dominion dead to rights, that he's got this whole, he's figured out their scheme is that they have a random glitch that happens on the machines, and then they get access basically to a back door to like fix the glitch, in quotation marks, and then they, fuck around in there and flip votes or something like that. We're just like, he said this website lays it all out. So we're just taking a look. I'm probably not going to read through all this fucking bullshit tonight, but anyway, okay, let's go back. What's the next one? Oh, Jesus Christ. We're getting the Hugo Chavez shit. Is this for real? Is this Jesus Christ. Chavez government by this time has acquired 28% of Bitsa Corporation, the company developing the election software for Smartmatic automated election systems. The regime's representative on the board is Omar Montilla Castro. Through the government's Society of Risk Capital under the state-owned Industrial Credit Fund. The negotiations that we are advancing with the company consist of the CNE being able to have control of the software, says National Electronics Commissions. Rector, what? Ooh, Rector Jorge Rodriguez, George Rodriguez. Huh. On October 8th, 2003, George Rodriguez Gomez said that in negotiations to take 28% of the Bitsa Corporation, which makes Softmatic smartware, the CNE would be able to take control of the software. Questions to consider. If the Venezuelan government has 28% ownership of the software company, this would mean that it has enough power to influence the decision-making process of the company, including using the software to give voting result favorable to the ruling party. Having 28% of the ownership of the software, wouldn't this also give the Venezuelan government control over the source code? Does this create a conflict of interest? Is it ethical or even legal in terms of electoral laws that a central government owns the country's voting software? If a central government controls the voting or the software company, wouldn't it also be controlling the election results? So this is true. They actually bought. Where's what's her nuts? The Trump lawyer. Where is she? It's bad. That one. What's her name? Rudy Giuliani and the other bitch, I forget her name, the other attorney that she talked about the Anthony Weiner laptop video. I forget her name. I'm a little bit baked. Hold on. Sidney Powell. No one helped me in the chat. Sidney Powell. I had to look it up. God damn. Come on, guys. Help me. Wiener. Help me. I can't do this show by myself. Okay. Jorge Rodriguez Bizta Stake will let regime take control of Smartmatic software in ESNS machines. I wonder, is this video that led me here? Is that video from 2020? Oh no. So this is a recent website because it has this on here. 2024. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this isn't old. This is new, I guess. Is this actually like, guys, what am I even reading? Like, is this bullshit? They're showing receipts, so to speak. You know, each of these pages that I read through, it shows the actual whatever documents that they're referencing. I just don't. This is the same. Is this not the same shit Sidney Powell was talking about? She was the one always talking about Hugo Chavez could be used to manipulate. Okay, let's read the top. We'll maybe come back to this another night. I'll read into a few more of these. I guess it's not super late yet, but I really can't be on past like 9:15 or something. I'm spending the night out. Go no further. We need election reform. Yeah, we do. We do. Sniz, you weren't in here earlier, I think. So I fucking my mom, she's disabled really bad, and but she filled out a ballot and she told me to go take it to the post office, and she was all worried that it wasn't going to get mailed in time. You know, she was having me drive it to the actual airport so that it would go out like as soon as possible, the post office at the airport. And I was like, I'll take it to one of the early voting places. They have drop boxes and they take it right there. And she's like, oh, really? You know, I'm a little bit more informed because I'm on here every night reading through this shit myself. I mean, I would say at least for sure doing a stream has made me read through a lot more bullshit. You know, not wasting my time, but you know, it's had me read through a lot more details of stuff than I would normally. Probably at least half of the shit that I'm going through on here, bare minimum half of it I would be looking at regardless. But because I feel like I'm trying to keep other people informed a little bit as well too. I mean, some people probably come here to an extent for some of that. You're not. I've reported about a lot of true shit on here and kind of like, you know, explain things in a way that I think is significant that I haven't heard anywhere else. So anyway, that allows me to look into things a little bit more. So I like that people are, you know, going through it with me. But yes, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's read through this. Let's see. National Electoral Commission is engaged in negotiations with American ES&S company to buy voting machines, but not the software. CNE chief George Rodriguez says in a statement, the negotiations we are advancing with the company will consist of the CNE being able to take control of the software that BITSA is developing. So what this okay. This shit's in fucking Spanish, half of this. So yes, CNE is the what again? I'm too baked. It's like their voting commission, something like that. Okay. What was the regime's interest in controlling the voting software and technology? Why did the regime agree to buy the ES&S machines but not the software that was up to international standards at the time? Did the Venezuelan government's purchase of 28% of the shares of the software developer allow the regime to create a custom-made software? Why was George Rodriguez... Oh, this is a typo. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, hold on. Another scam call. Hello?
Hello, this is Mark Anderson. How are you today?
Hello, I'm good. How about you?
I'm okay. This call is in regards to an inquiry about Medicare Advantage plan. Do you have Medicare Part A and B?
What's that? Oh, too gay for them. They couldn't handle it. Damn, I had one on the line. I had a real one on the line. I let him go. I'm telling you, the Indian guys, I don't think that they like gay guys. Because every time I do the gay voice, they really can't handle that. That like extreme Cali gay voice. They are not here for it. Okay, let me screen share again. Hold on. Oh, this is a typo. That's what we were at. Why was George Rodriguez the right person to negotiate with the companies? So this is an extra was. It's not supposed to be here. Why was George Rodriguez the right person to negotiate with the companies? Why did Rodriguez handpick Bizta, a small and unproven company with no experience in electoral processes, as the provider of the country's voting system software? Is because Bizta, unlike ES&S, would give the regime full control of the software and therefore of the electoral results. Oh, okay, so I see what they're getting at. So what they're buying the machines, yeah, so they're saying they're buying the machines from this company, not the software. They're going specifically to this other company for the software and this company is, I guess 28% is probably like the majority holder is probably what the implication is. So they have control over the company more. They have the largest portion, maybe. So they're saying and even if they didn't, they still would have some influence. I mean, I don't know. I don't own businesses. I don't own corporations, but I imagine even if it's a ridiculously small sliver, like nearly unconsequentially small portion, insignificant, then yeah, that's different. But I imagine that even if it's like 28, you own 28% of a company, you would still, regardless of if somebody else owns over 50%, or maybe it's like everybody else owns around 30, you would still have some pull, I imagine, some control. So yeah, they're saying they went to this company has the software, but they're not buying the software from them. They're using this other company. I see what they're getting at. Oh, okay, let's go back. It's up here. Oh, okay. Take control of smart meta software, ES&S machines. Okay. Miami Herald. Smartmatic machines could be used to manipulate vote tally. So they are citing the Miami Herald, I guess, to sort of legitimize what they're talking about. Let's check it out. Why is it not working? Okay. Venezuela's electoral council is scrapping its 6-year-old voting machines and replacing them with touchscreen computers from a tiny South Florida company whose machines have never been used in any election anywhere, the Miami Herald reports. So yeah, they're legitimizing their argument here because other other media, legitimate sources like Miami Herald have reported on this. The switch, coming as President Hugo Chavez maneuvers to avoid a recall referendum, has sparked a fury among his opponents, who say the new machines from Boca Raton-based Smartmatic Corp could be used to manipulate the tally in a recall vote and other elections, the Herald says. So that's interesting. Yeah, so they are quoting the Miami Herald where they're talking about the machines used in Venezuela, and they're using the software based out of this Boca Raton Smartmatic Corp, and they don't trust it. They're saying it's possible used. Hugo Chavez's opponents were citing this as being an issue. Let's see. It could also cast an international spotlight on the reliability of electronic voting systems, hotly debated since the 2000 U.S. presidential election of Florida ensuing hanging Chad butterfly ballot chaos. We have no trust in these new machines. We are afraid they are preparing to cheat us, and we have reason to be worried, said opposition Congressman Edgar Zambrano. The Electoral Council, National Electoral, that was the NEC that I was like, what does it stand for again? The National Electoral Council's 5-member board awarded the contract to Smartmatic and its partners on February 16th amid objections by the two board members sympathetic to the opposition that they had been shut down or shut out, but they had been shut out. So, so two board members, they were outvoted because it was just two of them that were sympathetic to the opposition. The selection process was secret, and it didn't allow us to get any information about the bidders and their products. Board member Sabella Mejas wrote in a letter to the rest of the council. Okay. All right. Credible concerns about this is questions to consider. Credible concerns about the electronic manipulation of Smartmatic systems are now more than 20 years old since this Miami Herald article. Have these concerns been adequately addressed in the United States since that time? Probably not. Who were the main figures in the United States who responded to the Herald's Smartmatic investigation? What became of their concerns and actions? Why have they lost interest? So this is really interesting, though, because I mean, you know, I watch stuff from all kinds of sources. You know, lefties were making fun of some of the like Destiny. I've heard different people talk about fucking what's her nuts, the ghost of Hugo Chavez in the Smartmatic machines or whatever. They made fun of what's her name. I forgot her name again already. Sidney Powell. Goddamn. But yeah, this is interesting. If this is actually tying this shit together properly, if I'm not just being misinfoed right now, that's interesting. This is not a scam call. It's a real call. Hello? Hey, what's up? Yeah. Like 9:30? That's what I had said before. Are you gonna want to get food, or did you eat dinner already? Okay. All right. Well, I'll be in touch. I'm streaming right now, but I'll call you when I'm off. No, it's all good. I like to let other people see that I have friends that call me. Okay. Okay. All right. See ya. He popped. He thought that was funny. Okay. I'm charming. I'm cute. You guys don't know. I'm the biggest catch. I mean, I'm a little spinner. I'm only 5'7", but I'm still a catch. I'm under average height, but I'm a slightly above average in some other ways. And by other ways, I mean personality. I got a big throbbing personality. Okay, Smartmatic buys Sequoia voting system for 16 mil. Let's go through all of these and we'll decide which ones to look through. Sequoia voting systems. Smartmatic begins Sequoia integration. Okay, what is Sequoia? I forgot what that is. I do remember hearing about that. Oh, so yeah, they're citing EU report. Okay. Democratic Representative Maloney. This is a quote that they said Sequoia machines, Smartmatic software. So no, that's funny. They're this is interesting seeing all this laid out. This is interesting. But they're citing other people. This isn't just like a right-wing conspiracy. This isn't a MAGA conspiracy. They're citing all of these other people, congressmen, Miami Herald, all these other people that are they are expressing the same concerns that all the fucking Trumpers supporters were expressing during 2020 about the voting machines and whatnot. Okay. Smartmatic systems are a security threat. Congresswoman Maloney writes Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson as a follow-up to her May letter to his predecessor, Jon Snow, with more concerns about the ownership of Smartmatic and related national security issues. The New York Democrats is driving concern in Smartmatic's acquisition of Sequoia voting systems and of how a foreign power could pose a threat to the integrity of the American elections. Maloney's main points emphasis added. This tradition raises exactly the sort of foreign ownership issues the CFIUS is best positioned to examine for the national security concerns. Publicly reported information about Smartmatic's ownership and about the vulnerability of electronic voting machines to tampering raises concerns. I strongly urge, these are all quotes from this congresswoman. I strongly urge CFIUS to independently verify the information provided to American officials and the public by Sequoia/Smartmatic and to take all appropriate measures to safeguard national security. Wow, these Democrats seemed really concerned about the voting machines. What happened? Did we just prove that the machines are extremely reliable, so none of them have any of these concerns anymore? I wonder if that's it. It's undisputed that Smartmatic is foreign owned and it has acquired Sequoia, one of the three major voting companies doing business in the U.S. Okay, so there's all these, basically it's all these fucking quotes where these congresswomen, men and women are citing concerns about the voting machines. This is interesting. I wish I had more time. I didn't mean to go down this rabbit hole, guys. I had other videos and stuff too, but this is kind of interesting. I hope no one else has already been through all this today. And I'm not. If you're going through this a second time, you're probably over it. Okay, let's read this one, Sequoia, because it's referenced that in the one we just read, and I forget what this is. Sequoia. Okay. With the acquisition of Sequoia and its generations-old reputation and track record, Smartmatic can now merge its new Venezuelan-developed technology with the legacy company's trusted system and brand. Ownership of Sequoia, an American company, allows Smartmatic to begin penetrating the American electoral service market. Okay. With Sequoia, Smartmatic sells technology and support devices to election commissions in 307 counties in 16 states. Kristen Sullivan, a research analyst for the Connecticut State Legislature, writes in a report, in Connecticut, the Secretary of State is responsible for approving and purchasing voting machines. In doing so, she is bound by federal and state laws that dictate voting system standards. And DRE, Dr. Dre, is that it? No, any DRE would have to meet those standards to be considered for use in Connecticut. Okay. This includes accessibility for the blind and visually impaired, and the SAES 3000 does not have this capability. However, Smartmatic recently acquired Sequoia Voting Systems, a major national manufacturer of DREs. I guess those are the voting machines, what they're called, DREs, something like that. With their joint technology, Smartmatic plans to produce a DRE that meets accessibility requirements and uses its Venezuelan fall elections. And use it in its Venezuelan fall elections. Okay. In 2006, Smartmatic Sequoia won the contract for Cook County, Illinois, what was then the largest election automation contract in the United States. Lovely. And they're citing all of this shit. Dominion Voting Systems acquired all assets of Sequoia Voting Systems, September 2010. Okay. Let's get down here. Thanks to Smartmatic's integration and engineering-based expertise, Edge 2 Plus and HAAT were developed exclusively for the American market. So I guess these are different machines. Yeah, okay, so it gets this is like the appendix or whatever down here. It's given definitions. So, Smartmatic Associated Electoral Systems. Okay. This should have been at the top. Or maybe I'm just stupid and this is what the standard is. Okay. EMS, Electoral Management System. Direct Recording Electronic, DRE. Okay, a HAT, HAAT, precinct level accumulator for consolidating and printing the consolidated results and for transmission of unofficial results from all precinct voting devices. Okay, yeah, so the Edge Plus 2, that sounds like a sex toy, but this is one of the voting machines. I was right. Just sounds like it. Edge Plus 2. Be ready to squirt. This is the Edge Plus 2. It'll keep you going for hours. Oh yeah, you'll come, but only when we tell you to. It's the Edge Plus. SAES 3000, direct recording electronic voting machines used in the Hugo Chavez. Okay, yeah, they're saying this is the voting machine used in all of his elections. This is a lot. Okay, let's get to the questions here. Smartmatic products are developed outside the United States. It is important that regulatory agencies carefully monitor the source codes and components of these solutions of a critical infrastructure such as the electoral one. Is it important? Yes. What are the screening processes for foreign software developers developing products abroad for American elections? Yeah, that's these are good questions. Beyond Connecticut's findings of not meeting all standards, did the state's Secretary of State know that the products and software developed by Smartmatic were funded by the Venezuelan government through Smartmatic's Bizta subsidiary in Venezuela? Smartmatic indicates that it will develop a direct recording electronic voting machine, or DRE, that meets accessibility requirements used in Venezuelan fall elections. Will this model be used with the regime-funded SAES software? Has Venezuela been the incubator for testing all of these electoral tech? Okay. Okay, so I wanted to look at the Sequoia deal. So Sequoia is a different company with a reputation and track record that they basically makes it not look as sketchy. They just integrated with this Sequoia company or whatever, makes it look a little bit more legitimate. California DE certifies Sequoia systems, citing institutional flaws in source code. Smartmatic, Dominion partner in Philippines. Philippine Congress questions Smartmatic. Dominion buys Sequoia assets, including all software. Obama votes early on a Smartmatic ownership controlled by Dominion with Venezuelan software. Huh. Jesus Lord. President Obama's like, is this really, did they quote this properly and the person spoke this wrong? This website has like typos and stuff. That's not a good look. President Obama's made history on October 25th. Why should that not be President Obama made history on October 25th? By becoming the first ever incumbent president to cast an early vote, we are honored to emphasize that he voted using our technology, Smartmatic says in a statement. I want to Edge 2 Plus. Hail Daddy Trump. Hell yeah. Get it, brother. That's a red-blooded American there. I'm short too, bro. 5'6". It's a rough life for us, but you know what? We get by. We get by very easily because we're small and we can squeeze it into small spaces, so we can actually physically get by easier. No, that's a good question. 5'7". Yeah, I'm 5'7". I make it look tall though. I'm 5'7". I've got 6 foot energy, 6 foot vibes. That's the worst lie I've ever told on on my stream. All right, well, we'll come back to this. I want to get through. There's like 1 or 2 more videos I had. I got to be off here in a couple minutes, guys. I hate to do that. This is a little bit long-winded. Maybe I can read through this and we'll come back before things are said and done. November 6th, 5th, whatever it is. Maybe once I kind of like get through this and read it and look into it a little bit more. This is a lot to get through on stream, completely unplanned and whatnot. But this is interesting. This definitely, I mean, this is interesting seeing this laid out like this. I'll say that much. Man. There's just so many dots to connect. This is a really this it's all over the place. So let me see. I promise I'll fucking look through this some other time. We'll get through this when we got some time some night. Where was I? Let me see. Oh. Yeah, so I've seen a few of these where Trump's name comes out wrong or it's printed wrong on something for these ballots. All right.
You want to continue? Yes. Okay. Now, we're going to back up, and then when you put it in,
just like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait and see if it tells you if it's
Okay.
It lets you know that you voted the way you wanted to. Can you see?
Yes. Yes. I can. So that's all we need, right?
And you have to do page 2 because you voted the
Next
backside. There
page,
should be a way
yes.
to say next or something.
Yes.
And then you
Cast.
should be able to cast your vote.
Okay.
And you got a ding. You're official.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great
You
day.
can leave this way.
Thank you very much.
Did that go right? Why is this voting machine in Virginia changes Trump to Triumph, thus invalidating the vote? Oh, it was quick. If you got to pay attention.
Continue.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. It's up here when she looks to verify. She recorded it. Thank God, because this is. Well, I mean, I guess not. I don't know if there's anything she can do about it now, but it looks. Did it actually misspell his name?
Yes. Okay. Now we're going to back up.
We're gonna pause it when it shows his name. We're gonna pause it in the video, but I think the screenshot on this tweet is showing the screenshot from this video.
In.
Just like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait and see if it tells you if it's
Okay.
It lets you know that you voted the way you wanted to. Can you see?
Yes.
Look at that shit. It says Donald J. Triumph. It actually says that. What the fuck? Are we doing this again? Are we doing this again? I'm going to go vote. You know what? I'm going to go do it. And you know what? Guess who I'm voting for? Guess. And the only reason I'm going to vote for Trump is because I want to see if the machine glitches. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. I'm going to record the whole thing. So be ready for that. I'm voting for Trump just to test if it glitches the machine and completely changes his name. Hung Chow? Who's that? No, that is fucking nuts. Look at it. Says right here, Donald J. Triumph. This is an actual voting machine. This isn't like an AI video. This isn't some fucking MAGA misinformation. Look at this. This isn't. She put a real ballot in there, and it says it spelled his name wrong. This is real life. That is incredible. That is incredible. That is actually real. No fucking way. Fuck. That's crazy. Where's the other thing I saw that it spelled his name wrong? Hold on 1 second. Let's go down here. Oh my God.
Questions, election board's right next door.
Thank you.
I think it's because I voted for Trump. It doesn't work.
I see what happened, but yeah, you have to personally tell them you want them off the ballot. But we can, yeah.
Pulling this out.
It says ballot not read. He voted for Trump and it wouldn't read it.
Right.
This is the canister. We're opening this and taking your ballot, sir.
Okay.
Keep your eye on me. Okay.
Right. Now it's going where?
Now it's going in here.
That's the deposit box for my ballot.
Deposit box.
So it's not electronically totaled.
Not that I know of, but I'm a late.
How do I know it's being counted
Well, let's get
in
this
that box?
right. It's in here
Right.
with everybody else that voted in this machine.
Oh dear God.
This is return. This is locked, and this is sealed.
Sealed.
But did it read it?
Yes, there's print, as long as it was a print on that card and not blank, and everything you picked is on that card. Whoever you picked.
It will be read.
Okay.
It will be read. Oh my God. This is, bro. I'd be like, no. We're starting over. New ballot. New everything. Throw this machine out.
After 8 p.m.
Okay.
the night of the election.
Hand read, I guess.
No, computer.
The computer will
They
read.
take all them cards, they put them in a computer. Can we stand outside?
Yeah.
You have a blue.
Can we stand outside? Why? No, we can't continue this conversation in front of the other voters? What's the matter? This is, why are we doing this to ourselves? Come on.
Green?
Yes, it's blue.
Yeah.
All right. How come there was a problem with it?
They jam occasionally. They jam occasionally. Paper.
This happens frequently?
No. Okay. Okay.
All right. I'm going to go.
But any further questions? The election board's right next door.
Thank you.
Holy hell.
I think it's because I voted for Trump. It doesn't work.
Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot. That's a lot. Happening now in Levittown, Pennsylvania voters have been waiting 6.5 hours in line to cast their ballot. Let's watch this guy's video.
What's up, you guys? Diligent Denizen here. I am here in Levittown at the voting center at the library, where this line is wrapped around the building and barely moving at all. Now, the staff hasn't, as far as I know, the staff hasn't told anybody that they had to leave or try any shenanigans like that. They are just taking their sweet time. This line is long.
That is ridiculous. Pennsylvania needs to get it together. So we talked about this on the stream whenever it was, a few nights ago. Pennsylvania has very strange early voter protocol, early voting. So they don't, if I'm remembering this correctly, Pennsylvania doesn't have actual early voting, like go vote in person early. What the process is that you go to one of these early voting places and you get a mail-in ballot. And for some reason, the way the mail-in ballots are, as opposed to just filling out a ballot at your standard early voting place, like in a different state in Florida, if I go to vote early, it ain't going to be hours I'm in line. They take you right in, give them your fucking ID, your name, whatever. They give you your ballot, you fill it out, it gets scanned. It's quick and easy. But they in Pennsylvania, they actually have to print out a whole mail-in ballot deal with the envelope and fucking everything. And I guess you can fill it out and drop it at this location in their drop box. And but it's not early voting. Those drop boxes, it's counted later, I believe. All your ballots go in the boxes. So yeah, anyway, that's why all the Pennsylvania system is like gummed up. They don't have enough employees or whatever, and they have a completely different process than every other state. It's technically not early voting. So anyway, Kevin Jordan, what's up, bro? Over on X, what's up, Famalam? Thanks for checking out the stream. We're just going over some election bullshit, you know.
And this line is long. How long have you guys been waiting?
Oh, about 3 hours.
3 hours?
What the fuck?
3 hours. How long have you guys been waiting?
Holy hell. Look at this fucking ridiculous line. This is crazy. Get it together, Pennsylvania. What the fuck are you doing over there? Grouper Lips, what's up, bro? Thanks for checking out the stream. What's up, family? I'm Funny Face. Have I checked out new season of Fish Tank? No, I haven't. I've seen like a clip or two. I heard something about, didn't Alex Stein or somebody was talking about a guy that was, taking care of himself, spanking the monkey on Fish Tank, being watched by other people. It's pretty good. I'll check it out. I'll look for some clips or something. Fucking yeah, that's lit, bro. Okay, let's end this with the JD Vance deal. This is kind of funny. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, is it on my Twitter too? I think it's on my Twitter.
It's what these guys are
doing. Oh God. Here's JD Vance. So he was on Rogan's podcast. I don't know if you guys have seen this shit recently. Not only Trump went on there, but Vance. That's a good move. I honestly did not expect this, but this is I've only seen like good clips come out of this, so this seems like it was a good move.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. I mean, I actually met earlier with a friend who lives in Austin who's like a, you know, kind of a gay Reagan Democrat. And he's a very, very interesting guy. He's a fascinating guy. He's one of the smartest political philosophers, I think.
How do you be a gay Reagan Democrat?
I don't know. It's just kind of
what's a Reagan Democrat? Like,
well, I mean, he's basically like now what you would call a Trump Republican, but he's a political philosopher and he writes about economics, right? That's sort of how I got connected to him. I had no idea he was gay when I first met him, but you know, I'll never forget. He sent me something like 6 or so years ago, and it was Elizabeth Warren when she was running for president, and she was like, "We stand."
What's up, Adam Wiley over on the Twitter? What's up, guys? Yeah, if you're over on the Twitter, wherever you're at, jump in the chat. I can see you over here. I got all y'all in one spot, all the chats. What's up, family? Yeah, great interview. So I've only seen this clip out of it, but I imagine it was. JD Vance is also, unlike Kamala, seems like he can have a regular conversation with people without sounding completely ignorant and out of place.
Stand for all non-binary, two-spirit, and all of the like the LGBTI plus.
Right.
She was talking about all the plus, and she was codifying it. And he sent me this text message with this Elizabeth Warren tweet, and he's like, "I don't know what the hell two-spirit is. We just wanted to be left the hell alone." Yeah. And I think that, frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if me and Trump won just the normal gay guy vote. Because again, they just wanted to be left the hell alone, and now you have all this crazy stuff on top of it that they're like, well, no, we didn't want to give pharmaceutical products to 9-year-olds who are transitioning their genders. We just wanted to be left the hell alone.
Well,
fascinating point. Ow. No, that's a good point. I've voted, unfortunately, regretfully, I am gay, and I don't know if I'm a normal gay guy, but I don't, I don't advocate cutting your children's penises off, so I guess that makes me a normal gay guy. I don't know. But, yeah, Trump has had my vote a few times. I don't know. Trump is very funny how people would, the gays were like assuming that Trump was going to, and well, I guess it was partly because of Pence also, that Pence was the vice president, that people were worried about homophobia and this kind of thing. And it was just really funny. Trump has been surprisingly pro LGBTQ, or at least LGB. He's been pro those people. Trump has never actually, there's been no, it's so funny I'm not in a lot of gay circles of friends or whatever, but in social media, talking to other gay guys that will express that they're worried about Trump. And back in 2016, it was really funny because they would say that they're worried about Trump being homophobic and that he's going to, take rights away from gay guys or something. It was just all stupid bullshit that they were just worried. And I was like, what quote do you have where he says something anti-gay? And I knew there was no quote. There was never a quote where Trump said anything about taking marriage rights away or fucking, I think he suggested maybe leaving it to the states or something, but he never said anything anti-gay publicly. In fact, he waved the rainbow flag at one of his rallies. Someone in the crowd gave it to him and he held it up. And you can go back. Hillary Clinton has said a few things that she thinks that marriage should not allow gay guys, something like that. We should not allow gay marriage. It wasn't like Trump was saying to leave it to the states. Worst quote you'll ever find about Trump being homophobic is saying maybe we should leave the gay rights stuff up to the states. I don't know. And I think Hillary Clinton, if I remember correctly, though it's been a while since I looked into this, she actually said anti-gay stuff. She said she thinks traditional marriage is the way to go. I know for sure, I'm pretty sure I do distinctly remember Bill Clinton saying that, but no, it's funny. Gay guys were simping for fucking Hillary Clinton because they're so stupid. They just never bothered to look up any past clips of Hillary Clinton or quotes from her, and also never looked up anything Trump ever said about gay people. They just get completely steered by the media. So, anyway, that's fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to hit the road here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. We're going to get out of here. Pat O'Brien, yo, Dark Match, Dark Snatch, have you been solid or sloppy in your bowel movements? Kate Lee, I think you mean lately. So my bowel movements have been very nice. My diet's really good, and I swear, bro, I hear this meme all the time where people that are in their 30s, I see these fucking memes all the time. People in their 30s talking about, I haven't had a solid bowel movement since high school. People joking about that. That's how my stomach used to be. I used to have like irritable bowel syndrome. Every single day I would have some nasty shits. And since I switched to eating organic food, I have the best. This isn't even something I like to talk about, poop, but it's like I have had the best, most healthiest bowel movements of my life. I'm telling you, the fucking pesticides and bullshit that's in the food fucks up your stomach and your bowels. I'm telling you, it's in every meal that you eat. Your body never has a chance to get these levels of glyphosate out of your body. Not only do you eat it in every meal, it would be different. It would still probably be bad if it like cycled out of your body in 24 hours or something, or 3 days like cocaine. But it's not. It takes a while for glyphosate to get out of your body, and you eat it in every meal. So your intestines are just fucking coated with pesticides. So I seriously have been taking the best shit since you asked. I would not just like randomly offer this in fear of grossing people out, but no, bro, I'm telling you, I've been feeling healthier than ever, and for good reason. My diet's been really great. And even when I cheat, so once in a while I cheat, like I've been eating some candy. Last night I had candy, and I still didn't have sloppy shits today. It wasn't as good, like the deer-like brown, very nicely shaped ones. But yeah, I used to have to take a shit like 3-4 times a day. I'm not even kidding. My every meal, my stomach would just start rumbling. And but yeah, I'm fucking good to go now. Proud owner of deer-like brown turds. I donate them to the city though. Okay. So yeah, Pat O'Brien, love you too, buddy. Thanks for the hard-hitting questions. Keep me on my toes. Sterling Harvey, what's up, bro? New Mexico. Yes, what's up, bro? How's it going? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ending the stream. I know it's a little bit earlier, but it's Friday and I got plans. I started 2 hours ago. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out the stream. We went over, if you're getting here late, started over. There's some interesting, voting machine stuff in this episode. So check it out. I get a little bit into a rabbit hole, but it's all good. Fucking yeah, I will see you guys by Monday. I should be back on. I'm probably doing another ice bath this Sunday. I'll probably be on for that shit some afternoon-ish Sunday. So whatever, if you want to come hang for a minute, I'll be doing that. But regardless, I know I will be back Monday, 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere around that PM ET. So, yeah, thank you guys for checking out the stream. Oh, no, it's all good. Bro, I appreciate the click. Thank you guys for all the support. I do appreciate it, for real. Your boy. If you missed last night's Halloween stream, that's worth giving a click. I like it anyway, but I know I'm a fucking weirdo. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. I was wearing a costume and well, it wasn't me. I'm sorry. No, it was the Odorous Urungus of Guar hosted my show last night for the Halloween special. So check that out. Give that a click. I didn't it went on so late. The stream started really late, so I didn't get to promote it at all. So it needs some extra clicks over there. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. It was great, bro. Sorry I went to sleep. What? Oh, the Halloween episode? Thank you. I'll watch last night's too. Thank you guys for the support. All right, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe on my YouTube. Trying to build my YouTube back up. Wherever you're at, click some buttons, repost it, all that shit. I could use the support. We're over here really in the pursuit of truth and happiness, okay? I'm committed to that for you. So this has been Dark Times with Dark Matt Steve. I love you guys. I will see you Sunday or Monday. Bye, lovers.